Welcome to Sable and Blodgett Bros. This is a podcast that I am doing with my two brothers. My name is Alex. Um, for the majority of the time, it's just going to be me and my brother Drew, but we'll occasionally have my brother Adam, hopefully, as a guest star. Here we're going to talk about movies, comic books, regular books, anime, cartoons, anything we really feel like talking about. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you might want to stick around, because we're going to try to cover everything we really like, no matter how much the other person doesn't like it. This is episode 1, so if you're tuning in for this one, thank you very much, and we appreciate it. I hope you enjoy, and I will talk to you later.
All right, Drew. So you've got some opinions about these new Doomsday trailers.
Yes, I do. You haven't seen all of them yet. Which ones have you seen?
I've only seen the Captain America one, and it was in German, I think.
All right. Well, the Captain America one, it's kind of plain. It just kind of has
Just
Steve
Steve with the baby.
on his bike
Uh-huh.
in his new life. But when he pulls up, we see there's like tire tracks leading either away from his house or back to his house. Okay, yeah. So it's either someone driving away from his house or someone driving back to his house, or he's just on a farm. Like I don't really know. He doesn't look like he's in New York anymore.
No, it looked like he was out in the country.
Yeah, so he's either a farmer or somebody veered off the road or somebody came in and wasn't supposed to be there. But either way, he didn't seem too bothered. He just went back home. After that, he's got his baby, and I think it's a boy.
Mhm.
And I remember in one of the old animated movies, can't remember the name of it, but he had a son with Black Widow. I think his name was Jack Rogers or something like that.
Jack.
Yeah, it was some very like standard male name.
Yeah.
But this child of Steve and Peggy, I don't think it's going to end up being Doctor Doom. I just don't see that
No,
happening.
I don't think that would make any sense.
No, but I did. I think I heard somewhere that Steve staying in the past and having this child cost Victor his family, and that he's out for revenge now, and that is possible.
Oh, like a Flashpoint thing,
Kind of,
where
yeah.
one thing changes everything.
And that's this child. I can't remember what the other one was. The second one was Thor,
Mhm.
and this was like Thor, real Thor, not comedy Thor. He had his
We're
short
getting,
hair.
We're getting serious Thor back.
Yes,
Nice.
he's got Stormbreaker, which if in at the end of Love and Thunder is the weapon that his daughter like wielded, which it's probably he's probably holding it now because she was taken, like Franklin was, and probably like
Oh no, she did have Stormbreaker. That's right.
Mhm.
I thought she had Mjolnir.
no, he had Mjolnir and she had Stormbreaker,
That's
but
right.
Franklin Richards was taken. I think that Love was taken, and Steve Rogers' new baby is probably going to get taken. Like I don't know what it is, but he's Doom's after these kids, and probably for who they'll become or their necessity to a universe.
Oh,
Maybe they
okay.
help create Battle World. Which I think Battle World's going to be in the Void, like from the TVA and Wolverine.
But isn't Battle World in the comics? Isn't that made by oh, what's his name?
The Beyonder.
Yeah, the Beyonder.
I think it was. I think Doom made it by taking the Beyonder's power, using the powers of like a bajillion molecule men.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's fractured pieces of different universes that Victor was able to save and form into a planet
Right.
in a space where there wasn't supposed to be anything. He's got pieces from the main universe, the Ultimate Universe, and other things from there. He's got people from both universes as well.
So you think we're gonna see any characters from Multiverse of Madness,
Maybe.
like America Chavez or any of them?
Maybe. I haven't heard anything about them, though. I think most people just forgot about them after Multiverse of Madness.
So you don't think they're gonna continue with any of that?
Probably not. If not, on Doomsday or Secret Wars, probably farther down the line.
Okay, like the Young Avengers or whatever.
Yeah,
With
that.
Spider-Man and
Well, with Kate Bishop and
yeah.
Miss Marvel,
But isn't Spider-Man part of it in the comics? Isn't he like their teacher or whatever, or like their leader?
I think it was Miles Morales.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, still Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the third trailer,
Right.
definitely the most exciting. It's the X-Men trailer.
Mm. Isn't it just Scott Summers losing his shit and shooting his lasers into the sky?
That's at the end of it, but we see We hear the voice of Professor X
Hmm.
and Magneto,
Which
the
bald one?
classic ones.
Okay.
What's his name? Patrick Stewart.
Patrick
and
Stewart, yeah.
what's Magneto's name? I can't remember it.
Ian Mc something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That guy.
Yeah.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
But they're talking. It's like, death comes for us all or something. The question isn't, how will you die? It's who will you be when you close your eyes or something like that.
Okay.
And they're in the X Mansion, which is in ruins and destroyed. And in one of the scenes, we see like a moving searchlight,
Uh-huh.
which is coming from what we see later on. After that, they're like holding their hands. They're about to die, but they're all right with that. But outside, the X-Men are still fighting, but we only see Scott. He rips his visor off and just lets it all out.
Yeah.
Into one direction. But behind him, we see giant robot legs behind him.
Oh, so the
Giant Sentinels. Yes.
Are they the comic accurate Sentinels?
I
do you
hope
think?
so.
I think they look better in the comics than they did in Future Past.
Future Past was more interesting, but nothing beats the original design.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, the original design, but like the ones in Future Past, I just thought their featureless stuff was boring.
Yeah, I liked them more in the past than the future ones, but I liked
Yeah.
the powers of the future ones being able to adapt.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, better than like the of these can just adapt because they're Sentinels. But these ones having Mystique's powers to shapeshift into different elements and states of matter.
I still don't understand how you give genetic traits to a machine.
It's future, and also it's plot. Don't question the movies.
Well, how can they become anything? Like,
Science.
doesn't Mystique have to like? And she can't use other mutants' powers.
No, this was mad science, probably.
Okay.
Probably some bioengineering or something like that.
Can she use other mutants' powers to an extent?
Well,
Is there,
she
like,
did
a-
in the original. She used Wolverine's claws, but they weren't as strong.
Well, yeah, but they weren't made of adamantium, so it was just like losing part of herself.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's the next one?
It's the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four. It's
Together?
mainly just Shuri. I'll explain. We hear Shuri talking like about how she's lost everything, which most people believe that at the end, like the kid at the end of the second Black Panther movie,
Mhm.
T'Challa's son was taken. So another child from this group.
Oh, okay.
That's the Wakandans.
They have set up a lot of children.
Watch it be that Doctor Doom is actually P. Diddy coming after all these children.
They lied about it being Robert Downey Jr.
No, that'd be so funny. But she's here, Namor's here, but he's
Uh-huh.
got like his jacket on. He's got some jacket on like he had in the
his-
comics.
Like in the comic, yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like their ocean is dried up. And the Talokans, I think that's their name. The water people, the Atlanteans basically. They need water to survive and their little water masks aren't enough.
Right.
But we see M'Baku and Shuri and some of the Talokan guards, I think.
Mm.
They walk up to this person. We can only see the back of his head. I knew who it was immediately, but he's like, "No, I am M'Baku, King of Wakanda." He
Mhm.
shakes his hand. He goes, "Ben, I'm from Yancey Street." There's there's our link to the Fantastic Four, but that's kind of it. But
Is that where it ends?
yeah, that's kind of where it ends. But there's
Don't
a
even get a read?
s- there's
Just-
a no, which I would have liked. But there's a scene where Shuri does like the Wakandan salute to somebody, but it
Hmm.
looks like she's initiating it and not like
Returning it?
Yes, which
Okay.
nobody outside of really like T'Challa would know what that means.
Yeah.
But what I'm hoping for, and what I think is happening, is that there's another person who's close to Wakanda, specifically T'Challa, but not from the MCU. I hope that we're getting a version of Queen Storm, Halle Berry's Queen Storm, who's the wife of T'Challa in the comics. I hope that we're getting that. That would be cool to see. You know,
Storm is T'Challa's wife in the comics?
Yep.
Oh, I don't think I heard that part before.
no, but they're like a whole thing.
Huh.
But if we don't get Halle Berry's Queen Storm, I hope we just get Storm with the X-Men team in this. I know we're getting Nightcrawler.
Yeah. I'm
And
excited for Kurt to
We're
come
getting
back.
Beast, Kelsey Grammer. We're getting a lot of.
The
I
original X-Men.
don't know if we've heard anything about Ryan Reynolds or Hugh Jackman.
I don't think we have, but I feel like it would be a waste if they weren't in this.
Yeah, if they're not in this one, they're absolutely going to be in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And also, like, we've heard more about who the main leads are going to be in Secret Wars. We've heard Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Heard, I think it was Hugh Jackman Wolverine.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who the last one was.
Henry Cavill's Wolverine.
The Cavalrine.
The Cavalrine.
No, I can't remember who the third one is. I hope we get a Marvel Big Three like on screen at once. That being Spider-Man, the Hulk, and Wolverine on one screen, like on the screen together.
Yeah.
I hope we get that. But also, we need to see Evan Moss Backrack's Thing fight the Hulk.
The Thing.
Yes, we need to see the Thing fight the Hulk. Like I want it. I don't know if we really need it, but I want it more than anything. There's like my favorite like verses, and I could talk about it forever.
Doesn't he have like a portal inside of him that he can use to throw people into different dimensions and like?
I don't think so. I've never heard about that.
I remember I was listening to a breakdown of Howard the Duck, and the Thing is no shit. I was thinking of Man Thing. You're talking about the Thing.
The Thing. Take out the man. Just leave Thing.
I thought you were talking. You want to see him fight Man Thing, and I was like, I'm not sure that's fair, but
No.
No, the Thing, and Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we get serious Thor. Thor in his trailer, Thor was praying to Odin for strength to
the Allfathers, yeah.
Which would most likely lead to him becoming the new Allfather, with him taking the mantle of Allfather and all the power that grants.
So he's gonna kick out King.
Hopefully, King Thor. No, you ruined King Thor.
No, I meant Valkyrie.
Oh,
Kick King Valkyrie out of New
Maybe.
Asgard.
He should be the king of New Asgard, and he'd be king of newer Asgard.
Asgard newer too, even more newer.
Yes, but he's got Stormbreaker, and he's in his full black armor with his short cut.
Oh shit! Okay.
He's fully into it. He's serious now. He's praying to Odin for strength to beat one more enemy and come back home to his daughter, and like not be the god of war anymore, but a god of like
Kratos.
peace. No, Kratos. No,
The god of peace.
yeah, like something like calm and gentle for his daughter, which would be like good. We get Thor's ending. We get a happy ending for Thor.
Well, I was just gonna. I forget what you said that made me think of it. It might have been something about the Stormbreaker.
Mhm.
I'd be okay if Thor ended here, but I'm curious if you think they'd ever make like a Beta Ray Bill movie.
I don't know.
Because they already killed Surtur, and he's like the bad guy for Beta Ray Bill, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the Twilight Blade, that Beta Ray. It's a whole story.
Yeah.
But I love Beta Ray Bill. But
I do too.
I'm pretty sure they already killed Beta Ray Bill. He was one of the monumental faces on Sakaar as being a past champion with his whole horse face, which I was mad about. I hope that was just like a coincidence.
I remember that now.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, they also said like, oh, who was it? They said they killed in like Civil War or Winter Soldier, who turned out to actually not be dead.
I don't know, but I know that Rhodey was replaced with a scroll or something.
Yeah, but that's not canon anymore, is it? Haven't they ruled out the?
I think Secret Invasion is still canon.
Oh god damn it!
I mean, Marie Hill's still dead, so.
Oh yeah.
Nick Fury's such a fraud.
Yeah.
No.
He's been off planet for like 10 years or some shit. How long has he been gone?
Everything important Nick Fury did, he wasn't Nick Fury. It was just a scroll.
It's so frustrating.
He lost his relevance after Age of Ultron.
Which was one of my favorite Avengers movies.
Yeah, I think it's overly hated. I like that they're actually a team, like a certified team. They've got their headquarters, they got their logos.
Yeah.
That they have like tech to help each other out.
I like Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
You said they're bringing him back
for Vision Quest this year.
Awesome.
Highly speculated that Ultron's coming back.
Vision Quest, is that going to follow the White Vision?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
Most likely.
He flew away and we never saw him again.
No, he flew. It's been like
7 years or some shit.
Something like that. After WandaVision, he kind of just disappeared.
Because WandaVision's right before Multiverse of Madness, isn't it?
Think so.
So yeah, that would have been.
He's been gone this whole time. He's just been out cruising and getting. He's been like Silver Surfer, thinking deep. philosophical thoughts.
Have you heard of the ship of Theseus?
Yes. But in the comics, I'm pretty sure that Vision was the teacher of the new Avengers or the Young Avengers.
That's what I was hearing they were gonna do, was have him be the red tornado for them.
Yeah, yeah, that's a really good idea. That's a really good parallel. But I would totally be perfectly chill with that,
Oh yeah.
with a white Vision as their teacher.
Yeah.
It was just Vision at this point because we don't have Vision anymore.
Red Tornado was a full robot anyway, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, White Vision's definitely not the same as the original.
No, he's more of a robot than the android.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that'd be cool.
But
So-
I would be totally cool with that as
Yeah.
long as they have a good lineup.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
Who would be your picks for that lineup?
we already have Kate Bishop,
Yeah.
who I feel like we need. She's pretty funny.
Oh, hasn't she gotten older?
Eh.
When she's like,
Well, Haley Seinfeld's gotten older.
who's Haley Seinfeld?
What?
Who's Haley Seinfeld?
She's the girl who plays her in the show.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh yeah. I don't know about that, but she's Kate Bishop. Then we have Miss Marvel, who's I don't really like what they did with her powers.
No, I don't either. She's supposed to be like rubber.
She's like a Green Lantern now.
Yeah.
But I would have Miles Morales if they bring him in. Which have you heard?
Live action Miles Morales or cartoon Miles Morales?
We get live action. If we get MCU Deadpool, I want them to do what they did with Deadpool and Marvel Rivals, where they bleep him swearing
Oh yeah.
whenever he does that. No, Deadpool and Marvel Rivals is so much.
Yeah.
But have you heard anything? Okay, you know Stranger Things?
Yeah.
The actor of Lucas?
Yeah.
Well, he's been recently practicing his gymnastics.
Think he's gonna be Miles Morales?
I would be totally down with that.
I would too. I think he'd be a great Miles Morales.
I feel like we just need Miles Morales now more than ever.
Yeah. I mean, we're losing Tom Holland for however long.
Yeah, he's making a new movie this year, but we've gotten 4 trailers for Doomsday, and we still haven't gotten squat for that.
Yeah, we still haven't gotten, what is it? Brand New Day.
Brand New Day, yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Very close to Brave New Day.
yeah, Brave New Day. Brave New World.
Brave New World. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Far
Not-
from home. It's like Brave New Day.
Brave New Home.
Brave New Home. The Brave Home.
I hope they go with like a day theme for the new trilogy of Spider-Man.
Day?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
we
like
had
they did with
Home,
Home.
we had
Okay.
Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. I hope we get like Brand
Brave
New
New
Day,
Day.
One More Day, and
The Last Day.
The Last Day. I don't remember what that other storyline was.
Venom's The Last Day.
Oh no! I hope we get some form. Like in Secret Wars, we have to get a black suit Spider-Man. I
Yeah.
don't care if it's Tom Holland,
better-
Tobey Maguire,
No.
or Andrew Garfield.
Don't care which one.
No, we just need it. That's
Yeah.
my all-time favorite Spider-Man suit.
We need more Venom.
Mhm.
We need more better Venom.
I think Tom Hardy worked with what he got. I really liked what they did
I'm
with
not
the
blaming
first
Tom
movie.
Hardy.
No,
The first movie was great.
The
I
first-
didn't like Cletus in the second one.
no, it wasn't real Cletus.
No.
Call him like Cletus. He's over here.
Yeah.
We'll keep him over there.
Cletus in the comics is fucking insane.
Cletus
This guy was just
is-
kind of creepy. Like,
Mm-hmm. Cletus is like the kind of guy who drinks his own blood.
Yeah.
I mean, he would not have fought with Carnage at all.
no.
That was purely plot armor.
Oh, yeah.
So that Venom and Eddie had a chance.
Yeah, because... No, you can't.
That's my wife. That's our wife.
My wife.
Now, like the whole symbiote thing is ours, but Cletus and Carnage is of me. They're
Me.
one person
Yeah.
because they're so perfectly in sync
Mhm.
in both their actions and their mindscape.
Yeah.
That being complete insanity.
And Carnage.
Yeah, and there's just Carnage who, poor Carnage, he could have been something
Oh,
special.
he could have been so great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not... Who's the other one I'm thinking of? The other red one with the spiral?
Either any of them. Oh, maybe Bedlam.
Bedlam. That's the one.
Bedlam from the comics. I don't know much about Bedlam. I know
don't
he's
either.
really powerful though.
Yeah. Whose kid is he?
I don't know. I think he was an ancient symbiote. I'm not really caught up
Oh,
on
okay.
my Bedlam lore.
Did you watch The Last Dance?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think of it?
Eh.
Yeah,
I
me
thought
too.
it was kind of eh.
Yeah.
I wish that we got
don't
more than just.
like how they were all like... That one chick had... Was it Scream? And
No.
she just didn't use her powers for like
think-
20 minutes.
I think it
even
was
though
Agony. You talking about the purple one?
Is that Agony?
with the lightning powers. Yeah, that was Agony.
Oh, I thought that
Scream's
was...
yellow. Agony's purple.
Well, they change colors sometimes.
Yeah, they were mostly like faithful, like with Phage,
Mhm.
who was the fat one with the big hands. I really liked him.
No, the other ones were cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was stupid. She was running around with this symbiote in her pocket for like 20 minutes while everyone was dying. And like that one would have shifted the tide of everything.
One's getting turned into ground beef by the Xenophage.
Yeah.
Which I wish that we got like a proper villain, not just this hunter sent by Null who they didn't do anything with.
Yeah, they just like they showed him at the end and he was like, "God."
They're like, here's Null. He's not really important. We're gonna keep him here just to let you know that he's still here.
Yeah.
He's gonna do some creepy lines and look creepy, and
We couldn't let them get the key to let him out and like
so
progress the story.
we're gonna kill Venom.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, Venom. I will never forget you, buddy.
Well, he's not dead.
No, he bonded to a cockroach.
He'll be back.
Yep,
Well, that wasn't him.
that was a small piece of him.
No, it had lightning around it. Wasn't that a piece of?
No, in the at the like after
No,
Venom,
I saw the post credit.
it was a black goo latch onto a cockroach.
Oh, I thought it was purple. I thought it was a piece of what did you say it was?
Xenophage. Oh wait,
The fast one.
Agony.
Agony.
Yes, the purple one, Agony.
Huh.
But I think it's funny. They had like 7 symbiotes fighting one Xenophage, and they
Mhm.
were all getting clapped.
Yeah.
They were not having a good time because Venom couldn't fight because he had to remain out of sight so that the Codex wouldn't be seen, so that the Xenophage couldn't get it for Null.
Yeah.
But then they're like, okay, screw it. Venom's gonna sacrifice himself, and Venom holds like 4 of them at once.
Yeah.
And there's all these other symbiotes who couldn't do anything with it. No, but he's got all of them. But after that, I'm trying to remember. They had so many cool symbiote designs that they just killed immediately.
Yeah.
Like, there was one like fire symbiote, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
But like he like made a whip, and that was about basically it because he got eaten.
Mhm.
But like that's my take on that.
Okay. What were we talking about before that?
Doomsday.
After that. Oh, New Avengers.
Oh yeah, the new
Young
Avengers. Young Avengers.
Yeah.
We get young Avengers like young Justice style.
You think they're gonna bring in was it Wiccan and
I hope so.
I hope
Wiccan
they
and
bring
Speed.
Wiccan and Speed, yeah.
I hope we get Wiccan. We have Wiccan already. He
Uh-huh.
was in Agatha all along.
Well, you see, I didn't watch Agatha all along because I didn't care.
I didn't really either, but I know stuff about Wiccan, and he would be a good representation for a magic user on the team.
Yeah.
And we've got a street level. We've got whatever Miss Marvel is. She's kind of also street level, but she's like
But she's like
the
a
heart of
cosmic
the team.
Avenger.
And we've got America Chavez, who's a pretty powerful player in her own right.
Yeah.
Who else could there be? I'm trying to remember.
Isn't there like a young Hulk?
Oh yeah, that's right. At the end of She-Hulk, his son from the comics is here now.
That's right.
Scar. Yeah, I think it's like Skaar.
Okay.
Yeah, from Sakaar. We saw him fly to in his show.
Oh.
Not his show, his cousin's show, because we can't get anything for the Hulk nowadays.
No.
But we're supposed to get Savage Hulk in Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie.
All right.
Getting Savage Hulk, we're getting the Hand, we're getting the Punisher,
Which one's the Hand again?
Daredevil. The
He's-
ninja cult of Daredevil
Oh, okay.
that he's like constantly against, but we're reportedly
Oh,
not
that's
getting
right.
Daredevil.
The Hand. Okay, yeah.
Which, I mean, how are we gonna have the Hand and no Daredevil?
Well, how are we gonna have She-Hulk and only like
5 minutes of
5
the
minutes
Hulk.
of Hulk?
No, but
the
this
one
is-
who's supposed to teach her how to use her powers and shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is more understandable because it's Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and it's also the Punisher. I wonder if they're gonna do the Punisher as the leader of the Hand already, which I wouldn't
That'd be cool.
really want. I still don't know who Sadie Sink's playing though.
Who?
Max from Stranger Things, she's in it too.
She is
Yeah, we don't know who she's playing though.
a redhead. Let's think.
I mean, I would like to see her as Gwen Stacy, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Gwen Stacy doesn't have red hair.
No, I know that, but like they can color a person's hair.
I forgot.
A hair dye exists.
Yeah.
Or a wig or something. But and maybe she's just regular Mary Jane Watson and not Michelle Jones Watson or
So
whatever.
different universe.
Maybe. I don't really know. I don't know who
Isn't-
she's gonna be.
Isn't Tom Holland's Spider-Man still in the same universe? Just nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, nobody knows who
Okay.
Peter Parker is.
Yeah.
So he's Spider-Man full time now.
Right.
Kind of like what happens at the end of The Dark Knight Returns.
What are your
Actually-
thoughts on? Oh wait, no, go ahead.
Nah, he's not Batman anymore. Go on.
I was gonna say, what are your thoughts on Hobgoblin coming out?
If Hobgoblin is Ned and he's this fat guy flying around on a glider, I'm gonna be so happy.
Well, I mean, one of the last things he said to Peter was that he promised not to turn into a supervillain or anything.
Yeah.
And he can't remember saying that.
No, which I still don't think it's gonna happen. It would probably have to be somebody else
Oh,
because I don't want Ned to be a supervillain. I've seen the concept art and I'm not for it.
damn.
He's just flying around with his big belly hanging out.
Isn't Hobgoblin fat?
No, Hobgoblin's like a Green Goblin clone. He's pretty slim sometimes.
Oh, I thought he was a fat dude.
Now, in my most recent like knowledge of him from Spider-Man, Spider's Shadow, he was a pretty thin guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be opposed to a Hobgoblin. I just don't really know who the main villain of Brave New Day is going to be.
Huh.
But I know that we're probably getting Tombstone.
Live action Tombstone.
Yep,
Nice.
hopefully. I hope that he's like a major pain that he can't be like put down, but he can still be like hit.
You think they're gonna form any kind of Sinister Six for
Hmm.
this one?
Probably not. They're probably saving that for later down the line.
Oh damn. Later, this is his fourth movie.
Yeah, he's got a whole nother trilogy.
I don't care. He's gonna fight all 6 of them in one movie.
Maybe. I know.
Okay,
Oh,
2 movies.
I do remember who's coming back for this movie though, and that's Matt Gargan after he was an irrelevant character in Homecoming.
Oh, Scorpion. That's
Yes.
right. Okay. Yeah.
No, but he's getting like augmentations or something like he did in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Okay. I haven't seen that.
I started watching. I haven't finished it though. It's really good so far.
Is that the one where they all look like the classics?
Yeah.
Like Doc Ock, and he's got like the bowl cut.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember he fought Daredevil in that, and it was like black suit Daredevil.
Oh, cool.
But that's really all I remember of it. I just stopped watching, and I should probably finish it.
Yeah. There's a lot of shows we should all finish.
Yeah, we always start, and then like we
You get
just
bored.
or
Or
just
you
stuff comes
forget.
up and you forget about it. But no. What else?
Let's see. So, we talked about New Avengers.
Mhm.
So the New Avengers ended with the Fantastic Four showing up.
The new Avengers? I mean, Doomsday?
No, New Avengers.
The new Avengers? We don't have anything about the new Avengers yet.
You haven't heard anything about them being in Doomsday?
Oh, yeah, those new Avengers. Yeah, sorry, I thought we were still talking about our picks for the next line.
Oh no, not the Young Avengers.
No,
The New Avengers.
the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Yes, that. Well, that was the end. That was their post-credit scene with
Yeah.
the Excelsior showing up. But this wasn't the same one as in the movie. This one had 4 thrusters and not 3,
Not 3. That's right.
which that's like still my favorite post-credit scene of all time.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna, because New Avengers was pretty good.
it was definitely like one of the better movies since Endgame.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of saying something because they've all been kind of
Miss lately.
yeah. But no, I thought it was fun. I really liked Sentry and
Yeah.
Void.
It was good because it was serious.
Mhm.
Like this movie wasn't a comedy like all the other ones have been lately.
I didn't like how they Suicide Squatted Taskmaster.
No, Taskmaster was supposed to have a bigger role in it.
Yeah, didn't they run out of time or some shit?
I don't really remember. I remember that like there was a version of the movie where it all took place in the vault, and
Oh no.
Val kept like juicing John Walker on something, and he was supposed to be the main villain, not
That
the
sounds
Void.
boring.
Yeah, I like what we got.
Yeah.
I hope that like
The whole movie was in the vault.
Yeah, I hope that in like either Secret Wars or Doomsday, the Void just crashes out on everybody,
That'd
and
be cool.
everybody has to stop him,
They all
or
have to-
or Doom just kind of shows up and stops him by himself.
Yeah. I mean, you think he could void Doom? You think he could send him to a room? Like,
Well, maybe. I don't really know what like Doom has done that he's like really ashamed of though.
yeah.
Anything that he hasn't done that he's not like, well, I did this. There's no point in
he
dwelling on it.
justifies everything he does, yeah.
Even in the, like all versions of Doom.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
matter
just so
what-
petty.
No matter what he does, he always sees it as he had a good reason. And like,
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
when Mr. Fantastic made the future a utopia, so Doom went back and stopped him because he didn't do it.
Yeah, it wasn't him.
hmm
It has to be him.
Just such a petty character, but that's what we kind of like about him.
I've been listening to stuff about how we need to make villains evil and petty again instead of understandable and like, or not misunderstood and hurt. Like, we just need villains that are evil.
I mean, I
because
would like
they're evil.
evil villains again.
I would love evil villains again. I'm so
clo-
tired of feeling bad for the villain.
I mean, we had Gore, and he was a kind of both, but they didn't really let him do what he was supposed to do.
Gore.
There was a lot less of God butchering in this movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He should have gotten like more on-screen kills.
Yeah.
They tried to
He
introduce
should have got more screen time. Period.
Well, yeah, they tried to introduce the Necro Sword without introducing Null or any of the symbiote ideas. They just made it some like myth,
weapon.
some mythic relic. Yeah, it's just here's this sword. Go kill gods now.
Yeah.
No, but
And the fact that they didn't stop him from picking it up, like,
yeah, it kind of like floated into his hands, and they were like, "Well, we're cooked. That's it."
I guess that's it. Guess it's his sword now.
I mean, not that the god he stabbed didn't have it coming.
Well, yeah,
I
of course he
mean,
did.
Yeah,
But
like most of them did.
oh yeah,
Like Thor was one of the only ones who really saw his responsibilities as his responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, Thor has great power. With that great power must
Comes
come
great
great responsibility, great worthiness.
I still like that. It's like a fake comic strip, but it's like one of the villains that Spider-Man's fighting is like, "How do you come up with these quips so fast?" And he's like, "With great power comes great responsibility."
Oh, that's so funny.
I love that shit.
I want, like, this might sound bad, but I kind of want Tom Holland Spider-Man to like really suffer from his life as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
Like he already doesn't have anything. Let's just take away what little he has.
Yeah.
Like Rent.
that makes better characters. It
Mhm.
makes something for them to recover from, and you feel better when they feel better.
The Spider-Man is now more relatable.
Yeah.
Them not having very much. I mean, he's no longer
Well,
like.
he went from having not very much to having everything with Tony Stark, and now he's back to having nothing.
Yeah. I mean, at least he's got a good costume now.
Yeah.
One of the most comic accurate costumes we've gotten.
What about Tobey Maguire's?
Tobey Maguire's is good. It's not like super comic accurate, but I like The Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's my favorite live action
Didn't like-
Spider-Man suit.
I didn't like the yellow lenses.
No, that was the first one.
I know.
I-
You said two. Okay, yeah.
No, I love all of Andrew
I
Garfield's
thought his
suits.
eyes were a little big.
Yeah, they're supposed to be big. They weren't expressionative though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Better than some of these comic book designs where like his eyes come off of his costume.
Oh yeah.
Where
Like he's wearing a domino mask with like sunglass tips on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm I saw that design on one of his symbiote costumes, and I'm like, the design is cool,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the eyes are not.
Well, I mean, they're not his eyes.
No,
They're Venom's eyes.
the symbiote costume's eyes are bad. I didn't like them very much. No, but I love Black Suit Spider-Man, where he's got the white emblem and they go like under his arms.
Mhm.
He's got like the white patches. That's like my favorite Spider-Man costume ever.
Okay.
Like if I want that.
You want that?
I want like they had that for Tobey Maguire, but they cut it.
Oh.
It was supposed to be like a more liquidy looking suit with the classic design, but they took it out.
Huh.
He got his like his webbing suit, but the emblem was changed a little bit.
Oh,
Still a great suit, but I would have liked to have the original black one.
Yeah.
Can't have everything though, but I hope we get that in Secret Wars.
Speaking of emblems, you think we're gonna get a Venom with an emblem at some point?
We were supposed to. He was supposed to be in No Way Home. I think I read somewhere the fifth cell was for him, and like after Green Goblin stabbed him, Eddie was gonna link Venom to him to heal him, and then take Venom back. But Venom was gonna have that emblem now.
Okay, so he was the one who showed up in No Way Home that they couldn't find, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
They retconned that though.
why didn't all the Venoms show up?
I don't know.
Because every Venom knows who Spider-Man is.
Yeah, we would have got it. It would have been too big. We would have gotten too many people.
Well, that would have been a great like twist villain at the end where you can't find the last guy and then he shows up and it's every Venom. Like
It's like King and Black Venom.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. But
Would have been too big for that movie, but
yeah, they wouldn't have gone with that. They're not that bold.
they should be.
No, but they retconned. I'm pretty sure
retconned Eddie?
I'm pretty sure they retconned Eddie out of the MCU.
God damn it.
Because I remember in The Last Dance, Rex Strickland shows up and takes that piece from the bar, where
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Shit.
which I really hope they didn't. I don't really see how we would get Venom that like people would really like anymore. I really liked Tom Hardy's Venom.
It was fun.
The movies weren't very great. The first one was amazing. I loved the first
was
one.
really good. The second one, no. The third one,
No, I wouldn't mind seeing a villain Venom again.
no, me
No,
neither.
Venom who hates Spider-Man. I want like Venom and then Lethal Protector.
Who's Lethal Protector again?
Lethal Protector is Venom's title when he's trying to be a hero.
That's right.
He still eats people, but he's less murdery about it, and he tries to help people.
Isn't that when he and Eddie are going to therapy?
Yeah, I think so. Didn't they go to couples therapy?
Yeah. Well, Eddie showed up and told him it was for. That was a good one.
If we can get like sub stories with Venom and his other hosts, I wouldn't mind that either.
Like, who is it? Parker?
What?
Parker? Isn't he one of them?
Parker? Like Peter Parker?
No, not Peter Parker. Is it just Park?
The Lee Park? Lee Price?
Parker.
I think it's Lee Price.
Lee Price. Okay.
Yeah, I would be okay with that. You know, if we could get Agent Venom,
Mhm.
which then would give us Anti Venom. Well, actually, Anti Venom would be
Well, Anti-Venom's-
if Eddie got cancer,
Yeah.
and then we need Mister Negative, who might show up in Brave New Day or Brave New Day. Isn't that what it is?
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. Ugh, not Brave. Too
Well,
much Brave.
it's just like the other one. It's
Well, yeah.
the same title, just phrased differently.
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. And then, so Mr. Negative?
I want Mister Negative. We might get Mister Negative, and then we could get Anti Venom if we got Eddie, and if Eddie specifically got cancer.
Uh-huh.
Which, you know, give Tom Hardy cancer already so we can get Anti Venom.
Doesn't he already have cancer?
I don't think he had cancer at the end of his movie.
I thought he had cancer at the beginning of it, and they were like, oh, you're dying. And Venom's like, no, you're not. I can fix it.
No, I think that it was just Venom eating a little bit of Eddie every once in a while so he could
Oh, that's right. Okay.
sate himself.
So,
and then-
like, his pancreas was dying or something?
Yeah, he was like sucking nutrients out of him so he could like feed a little and have a little bit. And he's like, I keep doing this. And then Anne was like, he's killing you. You can't have him anymore. And then they broke up for a little bit.
Yeah. And then they never got back together.
No, and then they got back together to go fight Riot, which then they just kind of
Oh, I
stayed
thought you were
together.
talking about Anne.
No, not Anne.
I was
No.
like, I'm pretty sure they didn't
No.
get back together.
I meant Eddie and Venom
Yeah.
broke up.
That's right.
Venom bonded with a dog, and he bonded with Anne, and then he went and got Eddie, went
Yeah.
and saved him.
I hope we get Venom T-Rex at some point.
Yeah,
The one where he takes over a T-Rex's head.
like in
I want all these references to show up at some point.
and like we're getting the big multiverse event. We
Oh, yeah.
can do literally anything they want with this. Doesn't have to make sense. They can just show up for like a panel, and I'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
Like we get a glimpse into like Old Man Logan.
Yeah.
Or
Old
like-
Man Logan. Well, we got a little glimpse.
Yeah, with Logan the movie.
Did you hear? In Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember all the other versions we saw,
Yeah.
like Age of
I was
Apocalypse.
gonna say, shit. What else was I gonna say? You were talking about Old Man Logan. Oh yeah. Did you hear they re-released? Oh fuck, I can't remember when it was. It was probably a while ago. They re-released Logan in black and white,
No, I didn't hear about that.
so it looks like a
Like an old timer.
Yeah.
Old timey Western movie.
kinda yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds cool. I'd probably watch it.
Doesn't Deadpool take place in that same universe?
Yes.
Where does that fit into the timeline?
Well, no. In Logan, no, it doesn't. Have you seen? You've seen Deadpool and hey, what are you chewing on?
I think I've seen a little bit of Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't think I've watched all of it yet.
Okay, so wait, what was the question again?
Where does
Oh, okay.
Deadpool fit
So-
into the timeline?
Deadpool doesn't fit into the timeline. They are in different universes.
I'm pretty sure it was confirmed that Deadpool and the X-Men are in the same universe.
The Young X-Men.
Oh yeah, the newer X-Men.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Negasonic and
Or-
Colossus.
Yeah, and
But,
younger Cyclops and
yeah.
younger Beast.
Beast. Charles Xavier with hair.
yeah.
But no, so in Deadpool and Wolverine, Deadpool's taken by the TVA,
Mhm.
and they offer him his own unit, or they offer him a place in the Avengers universe,
Yeah.
in the MCU,
Mm-hmm.
and he takes one of the remotes and he goes to Logan's universe.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, is that? Yeah, he goes to Logan's universe, and then he digs up Logan's body and kills a bunch of TVA agents with it.
Oh yeah, he went to the end of Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, well, he's not dead. I know he's not dead, and he digs him up, and he's dead.
You're just like an adamantium skeleton with some skin left on him at some points.
Yep.
Yeah.
He uses his spine as a fucking or a flail.
Yeah. Pretty sure that like I saw like whenever he's fighting with like Logan's skull,
Oh yeah.
that on like the top of Logan's mouth there's 24601 because he was John Valjean in Les
I
Mis.
hadn't caught that. If they actually did that, that'd be really funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they had that in there.
Alright.
Kind of as a reference, like how they have the Greatest Showman music pop up in that too.
Oh yeah, on the radio when
Mm-hmm.
they're fighting.
Yeah.
That movie's so full of references, you'll never catch all of them.
I can try.
Yeah. That one comic book nerd did, but I listened to his breakdown of everything you missed and didn't miss, and
Like the Secret Wars comic book
uh-huh.
and the Brazilian soda that Stan Lee drank.
Yep.
Yeah, everything that most people would miss.
Insane. Well, we're about at 42 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of this out, but
Yeah.
you want to wrap up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was our test run, by the way.
Test run. Yeah, it might get published one day.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know.
Behind the scenes.
BTS first recording, first meeting with dogs barking in the background.
And some telling them to shut up here and there.
Yeah, and some snapping and clapping and
A little bit of mild barking.
mild barking and scratching. All right.
Peace.